Hey, you piece of trash.
Who are you talking to?
You, of course.
Watch your language. That's not how you speak to your father.
Who cares? You're trash anyways. Back on track. Did you use my hairbrush? I smell the stinky hair wax of yours, and it's disgusting.
Oops, sorry about that. I was in a rush.
Don't mess around with me. Now it's contaminated. You owe me money for the brush, understand?
Fine, but you don't have to be that angry.
It's $150.
What?
Mine's expensive, okay? It's from a famous brand. So you owe me $150 ASAP.
For just a hairbrush? You don't need such an expensive hairbrush. You're only 17. Isn't it too good for you?
Shut up. I'm too good for you to be my father.
Jeez.
You should understand it's a miracle for you to have a family like me and Mom. You're even living in Grandpa's house. So you should be thankful for what you have, Steve.
Olivia, enough. As I said, that's not how you speak to your father. Did I do something wrong to you? I mean, you used to call me Dad back then.
You're annoying. Your whole existence is annoying me. Don't you realize that you're a lame father?
What do you mean?
I can't believe you don't know yourself. Your looks, how you dress, and how you smell, everything's just horrible.
Olivia, I didn't know you were thinking of me like that.
Well, are you anything better? No. You can't even buy a house by yourself, and you're living on your wife's parents' money. You're one awful freeloader. You're just a parasite to everyone.
Excuse me? Stop calling your father a parasite. It's rude.
No wonder Mom doesn't love you. Remember last time when you asked us out for family dinner? And you got rejected?
I do admit that, but I never imagined in my life my daughter would make fun of me like this one day.
Oh, somebody's feeling weak, huh? Then will you mind getting divorced with Mom? Didn't she ever tell you so? It just kills me thinking about the fact that I'm even sharing some of your DNA. So if you care about me, please at least get out of my sight. I don't want to see you any longer.
I can't just let go of my responsibility of being a parent, you know?
I don't care. Breathing the same air with you just drives me nuts. So shut up and get away already.
Olivia, you need to understand. I'm your father and there's a lot of stuff I'm working hard on at the moment. So can you please give me some time?
Yeah, right. Working hard. Wait, are you making money for me? Then I can wait. So, you finally signed the divorce papers? I was almost about to lose my temper having to see your face.
I couldn't take it anymore. I don't need a fake family that wouldn't treat me as one.
Of course no one wants to be in the same family with you. Who do you think you are?
I just handed in all the legal documents, so now I'm officially out of this house.
Thank God. Now you're finally gone.
By the way, where's your mother? I've been making phone calls to her for the past 10 minutes, but she never picks up.
Obviously, she's on a date, genius.
Huh?
Don't you see? She's looking for a new partner.
But I just handed in the documents a few minutes ago. How's that possible?
Oh, you don't know? Mom started looking for one like half a year ago. I'm hoping she brings home a better father for me, though. So glad that the parasite is finally out of the house. Oh yeah, by the way, don't forget to pay me for my educational expenses and stuff. You're biologically my father, so it's your responsibility. Let's say, how about 200K for now?
Well, I'm not your father then.
What?
I said I'm not your father.
I didn't know you were that stupid. You thought you could get away with this if you get divorced? Things don't work that easily, genius. You thought a divorce would let you get away with your responsibility? Stop dreaming.
I do. Besides, I never had the responsibility to be your father anyways.
Now what? You're such a jerk. The worst being ever to live. I can't believe you're trying to do this to your child. What do you think I gave you the time for? You're the one who asked for the time, and I gave you a chance. Don't tell me you failed.
I didn't fail, I just decided not to. First of all, what do you mean I have to pay 200K? That's way too much.
It's all the expenses for me to grow up. You're the one who selfishly decided to leave, right? Borrow money or get a loan and pay for what you need to. Don't you see that I don't even want to talk to you anymore? It's just making my life miserable. Just give me the money and get out of my life already.
Get out of my life, huh? I'll give those words straight back to you.
What do you mean?
Come on, you're already a high schooler. Is my English that difficult for you? Your parents should have educated you better.
Hello? Why don't you check yourself in the mirror? Unfortunately, you are one of my parents. No other way.
Oh please, is communicating in English that hard for you? Get help. As I said a million times, I am not your father.
I don't see where this is going.
For God's sake, I took a DNA test and the results came out that I'm not your father, and you are not my daughter. Understood? Whose daughter even are you?
Wait, I don't understand. You're joking around with me, right?
Then let me explain again. I was never your father. And you were some random guy's daughter. Period.
I don't believe you. The results must be wrong. Most of all, I never even took a DNA test in my life. How can you be so sure?
Just so you know, my parents have been suspecting whether you're my actual daughter. I've been convincing them that you were my daughter for the whole time. But since it was a good opportunity this time, I decided to take the test. But I didn't expect the results to turn out like this. As people say, you should always listen to your parents, I guess.
Stop it! I know you're lying to me.
I'm not. Sadly, this is the truth.
Then how did you even test my DNA?
Your hairbrush. I took some of your hair off the brush and handed it in for testing. I cleaned the brush the day before and collected samples the next day, right after you finished using it. Obviously, you were the only one using it, so it can't be anyone else's hair.
That is so disgusting! How dare you do that? That's what a stalker does, not a father.
Whatever you say. Well, thanks to that, I got to realize the truth.
I can't believe this. So it's true that I'm not your daughter?
Exactly. So there's no such thing as my responsibility to pay for your educational expenses at all.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, just so to inform everyone, don't forget to move out of that house during this week, okay?
Huh?
It's gonna be someone else's house by next week.
What are you talking about? Are you nuts? You're just a freeloader. And it's my grandparents' house.
The house is signed under my name, you know.
No way.
That house was passed down from my parents when they passed away before my marriage. When I married your mother, she asked me if she can invite her parents over so she can take care of them. And I approved it. See?
I don't believe you. Mom told me it was her family's house.
Maybe she was trying to take it away from me, since she found her way to make you my daughter. Well, too bad. The cat's already out of the bag.
So this house belonged to you in the first place?
Yep, since the very beginning. And now it'll be someone else's, since I managed to find a person who was interested in buying it. They told me they're ready to move in next week, so good luck with packing your stuff.
You freak! How could you do this to us? You're kicking us out all of a sudden? That's not fair!
Wait, let me get this straight. Wasn't it you guys who kicked me out in the first place?
Well...
Anyways, good luck.
No, please. Not the house. Cancel the deal immediately.
But then I'll have to pay for the cancellation fee. Are you gonna pay for me? It's about $100K in total. Sound good?
Are you crazy? Of course I can't afford that. And neither can Mom.
I bet. I mean, there's other fees coming up, like the compensation for me. A house shouldn't be the priority, right?
Now what? What compensation?
About you, of course. I was fooled for 13 years of my precious lifetime. To raise someone else's child, I'm the victim of this whole situation.
No one fooled you. It's not our fault. Besides, I don't think Mom was even trying to fool you for that.
Oh, really? I was talking to some of your friends, and I even have the records as proof. They told me your mom told everyone that she married me for a stable life, because she got dumped right before she found out about her pregnancy.
What? Why would Mom tell that to people?
Well, there's no lie that I was doing my best to bring us back together. But since she was going out quite often when I didn't know, I decided to hire a detective. And guess what? There was loads of evidence that she was hanging out with other men. Then I finally realized how much time I was wasting.
But it's not completely our fault that you weren't loved, is it?
Yeah, you're right. So I no longer have the need to work hard for any of you anymore.
What do you mean?
I did know your mother was going out with many other men, but I never knew she was looking for a new partner before divorce. I guess that means a rise in the compensation.
No!
So don't forget to tell your mother that we'll have a lawyer in between us in any kind of conversation from now on.
Are you sure about this? If you let go of Mom, you'll never find a chance to get married again. Like, ever. No one will be interested in a middle-aged, poor businessman, I'm sure. I've been convincing them that you are my father the whole time. I'll talk to Mom, so please?
Then what if the middle-aged man owned a business?
What?
I never informed you guys about this, but I started my own business half a year ago.
How?
I did work as a technician at a company, but I decided to start something for myself using the programming projects I worked on myself during my free time. I never knew how it would end up, but I guess everything's going better than expected. We're even moving our office into the city.
So what? There's nothing special starting a business these days. There's rental offices and even virtual ones. What's so special?
I make $30K a month. How does that sound?
You mean a year?
Nope. A month.
What? You're kidding!
Swear to God. So there's nothing so bad for me to being single at this time of my career. I have something I can feel passionate about, and there's more opportunities to meet new people. You should start worrying about yourself, not me.
Dad, I'm sorry. Please come back. You shouldn't have gotten divorced.
Dad? Stop joking. It gets on my nerves. As I said, I am not your father.
Maybe we don't have a connection in our blood, but we spent 13 years together. You're my one and only dad. I was just shy, you know? It's hard for kids at my age to let everything out. But I love you as my dad. Please, come back. Or take me with you.
I'm surprised how you can say so much. To be honest, I was shocked to find out the results of the test.
See?
Even if you weren't my actual daughter, I did raise you for 13 years. And since it wasn't your fault all of this started, I did consider paying for your education. Well, too bad. You ruined it yourself.
No, please. I was just an innocent child. I didn't do anything. You need to reconsider this, Dad.
No one wants to be in the same family as me, right?
Yes, I do.
Didn't the fact that we share DNA kill you? But good news, we don't, even a single bit. Thanks for not being my daughter. Good luck in life. The very next week, the new residents of the house moved in, which means the family had no other choice but to leave. Without anywhere else to go, they rented a small apartment, too small for 4 people to fit in. And about the results of my trial, the fact that my ex-wife fooled me to raise her daughter as my actual child got into consideration, which got me an amount of $60,000 in compensation. Since there's no way my ex-wife can afford that money at once, she is living in debt at the moment, without a proper house to stay in. Now the whole entire family, including her parents, are working part-time to pay back the debt. On the other hand, my business has been going better than ever, doing new things every day. Although I haven't met someone special yet, ever since, it will be nice to have a true family in the future.
Hey you, old lady, divorce me.
Huh?
I don't like to beat around the bush. I don't want to waste time, so I'll get straight to the point. Divorce me, you hag.
Straight to the point or not, that's incredibly rude.
What's the problem? I'll give you 3 good reasons.
Huh?
First is because I'm allergic to old ladies. Second, you're useless since you can't have any children. Third, my girlfriend is pregnant.
Girlfriend? Pregnant?
Yeah, I finally have a kid of my own. On top of that, not being able to have kids, an old lady like you doesn't deserve to be my wife.
I don't deserve it? You better stop making me look like an idiot.
That's my line. The mere existence of you is making me look like an idiot.
What?
Acting like you're the boss's wife. The fact that you're my wife is the biggest stain in my life.
Stain? Don't talk about me like that. Do you know how much I've done for you?
I don't care. I never asked you to. Anyway, I have a kid now, so get lost. If you're here, I can't get remarried, and that's not fair to the kid.
Is it really your kid?
If you try to make me look stupid anymore, I'll sue you for defamation. Of course it's mine. I've been dating Ashley for 2 years now. I'm marrying her when she graduates college.
Oh my gosh, she's still in college?
Yeah, give up? You totally lost.
I don't intend on fighting.
Of course you don't. An old rotting lady and a young girl like Ashley don't even come close.
I'm so disappointed. You're disgusting.
What's wrong? Did you look in a mirror?
I can only let out sighs. I understand why you want to get divorced. But is that what you say to your wife of 20 years?
20 years is a long time. No wonder you're so old.
A kid with no manners who just got bigger grew up to be a stupid man with no plans.
What did you call me? You call me that after I inherited my parents' company and made it this much bigger? That's what you call a more than capable boss?
More than capable? Don't make me laugh. If not you, who else am I speaking to? I knew you were stupid, but not this stupid. I don't have any regrets, so divorce is fine.
Then fill out the papers immediately. I'm getting remarried.
Fine. This gives me closure so I can live my life the way I want now.
Live your life? You?
Yes, regarding my life from now on, I won't let you butt in like you always have.
Wait. Give up. You don't have a happy future like I do.
Huh?
Does living your life mean you're gonna find a younger man to get back at me? Impossible.
You're really awful up until the end, aren't you? Is this how you're going to treat someone you've lived with for 20 years? I'm really disappointed. I don't have anything else to say.
I can't look at a hag in her 40s as a woman. I'm getting remarried to a college girl, so get out of the house.
Okay, I'll leave immediately.
Hurry. It'll be bad for Ashley and the baby if you leave your old lady smell behind. Not that you would know, but pregnant women have a sensitivity to smell. If there's a bad smell, it'll make her morning sickness worse. So every day counts.
I have things to prepare. So is the end of the month okay?
You want me to wait a whole week? Don't be silly. Leave tomorrow.
That's impossible. I have 20 years worth of stuff.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not a monster, so I'll give you that much. In fact, since you don't have anywhere to go, I'll let you stay at our place as a live-in maid. On the condition that you have to take a bath every day to get rid of that old lady smell.
No, thank you. Don't worry, I'll leave.
Can you really leave in 1 week?
That's enough time.
Fine, then I'll let you have 1 week.
Then during that time, we'll take care of all of the paperwork and packing.
1 week. That's a promise. Hey, what's going on? There are a ton of moving people here. They're saying you gave out the directions? What's happening? What's going on?
What? Just like you asked, we got a divorce and I'm moving out. There's nothing else you can tell me to do. I don't have anything to do with you anymore.
I know you're leaving, but I didn't know about the moving companies. They're moving all of my stuff out. They're even taking out Ashley's stuff.
What? Did you move her things in there? Are you crazy?
Huh? What do you mean?
That house has already been sold. The new owners are going to start renovations, so they said there would be some guys coming in.
You sold it? What the hell do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? Selling someone's house like that? Or were you planning this all along?
Don't be stupid. That house was in my name.
What? That house was given to me by my father over 20 years ago.
Before we got married, you said it would be better tax-wise if we put it in my name.
Oh,
So did you forget? Just like you said, I moved out at the end of last month. And it's now under the new owner's name.
no. This is fraud. I'm calling the police. Even if it was under your name, there should be shared property between a couple.
What?
You sold what should have been shared property.
Go ahead. By the way, the house was transferred to me before we got married. So just to let you know, that's not considered shared property.
That can't be.
You were so focused on reducing your taxes that you dug your own grave. I can choose to sell any property that I had before I got married at any time I want. You have no right to tell me what to do.
Damn it. Then we have to leave this house?
That's right. You should find a new house.
Fine. Even if we don't have this house, we still have Ashley's condo. I bet you didn't know. Last year I bought her a condo.
I know.
What?
Who do you think took care of your company's finances? You do sales business but nothing else and leave everything to me. It's like I was the one running the whole business. You had the same position as a normal sales rep. And still, you had the nerve to buy it with the company's money. I was furious.
It's my company, so I can use the money however I want.
The employees nor the law will allow that.
The law?
You'll be found guilty of corporate embezzlement. They're probably already at your office investigating.
No way!
Also, all of the clients you've had up until now are going to let you go.
Huh? What?
Knowing the current situation, everyone said they wanted to do business with me. Even though it's a new company, I'm so blessed to get all of these new clients.
Company? What? You?
Yep. Even though it was as if I was running the whole company, I couldn't just let an old man like you just wear the title president. With the support of the employees, I started my own company.
I didn't hear about that. Taking away my clients? That's not fair.
Your clients are human beings too. Of course they'll choose someone they want to work with. That goes for the employees too.
What's that supposed to mean?
If you don't understand, you can't be a business owner. The people at your company said they don't want to work for you. They also said they don't want to work for a company with no future. They all said they want to work for me.
Wait a second. What? The employees are going to your company? How many? How many people are going?
I think 200 people.
What? There are only 100 full-time employees in my company.
Contract workers and part-timers also said they want to come work for me. So I hired them all as full-time employees.
You hired them all at the same time? How did you get all of that money?
A few people said that if I started a company, they would invest in it. It's all thanks to the 20 years of supporting your company instead of a child. All of my hard work is finally paying off.
What the hell? It's like you took over the house and the company.
But you still have your family? You got remarried, right?
We turned in the marriage license this morning.
Congratulations.
Congratulations? You're probably bubbling with anger inside. That's why you planned all of this as revenge. No matter how much money you make, what contacts you have, what company or house you have, you'll never have kids.
You're still bringing that up?
How can you do such a thing to your husband of 20 years? It's a good thing you didn't have kids. Having such a scary mother would be bad for the kid.
Oh, really? I think your new wife is a scarier mother.
What? I won't let you talk about my wife like that.
I can say what I want. It's just, marrying a man who's not even the child's father, I think that's really desperate.
What?
You've really let your guard down. Becoming a father to another man's child?
What are you talking about?
What? Did you really think it was yours?
It's mine. I won't let you say otherwise.
Then why don't you go to the hospital?
What?
20 years ago, we took a fertility test. But you never wanted to look at the results. You never listened to my explanation and just blamed me. But you were the reason we couldn't have kids.
What kind of sick joke is this? Seriously, knock it off. What are you talking about?
I'm not joking. You have azoospermia. There's a 0% chance of having kids. Even so, I tried to stay in a relationship with you. It's a shame it had to end like this.
Wait a minute. Is this true?
I wouldn't lie about it now. Anyway, you got remarried and have a new family now. You have to work hard. After going to prison, you have to find a job and then a house. You have a lot of work to do, but good luck. I'll send you off as your ex-wife.
Please, start over with me. It was my bad.
What?
I didn't know Ashley was that kind of girl. I was tricked by that woman. You're my only wife. Let's run the company together. Let's help each other.
You should keep that to yourself. I wish you would stop playing with me.
I'm not playing with you. I'm serious.
Don't bother me anymore. The fact that you're my ex-husband is a big stain in my life. In the investigation after that, my ex-husband was arrested for corporate embezzlement. The condo he bought with the company's money was seized. And with no clients or employees left, the company went bankrupt. The new wife ran off with the baby's real father, taking all of the furniture with them. And my ex-husband was left with literally nothing. Also, although I said new wife, it seems the marriage was not actually official. Ashley said she would turn the marriage papers in, but never did. She got close to my ex-husband with the intention of deceiving him. That's the crap husband that threw me out like trash after I stood beside him for 20 years. Not that I care, but I heard he became homeless after getting out of prison.